Okay, I want to show you guys this process of the build. This is the very beginning, okay? This is a brand new board that I just went and bought down at Lowe's. Let's see how long it is. It is 8 feet. Okay, see that right there? This is an 8-footer. I'm going to cut it down to 70 inches. That's what I'm making these boards at. 70 inches long. Okay. Go ahead and mark that at 70 and make that cut. Okay, there's 70 inches right there. I want to thank Woodworker's Source. Went down there, got a membership. I got this free tape measure, and it has a pencil sharpener on the back of it. Pretty cool little tape measure. I want to thank Woodworker's Source. Hopefully we can work ourselves into a partnership, sponsorship deal. All right, make that mark at 70 inches right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the cut. Be right back. Okay, I went ahead and made that cut at 70 inches. That 8-foot board, I got, let's see, how much did I cut off? 26 inches. And I went ahead and cut off the end that had the price tag on it, just so I don't have to mess with that later. So I got my board at 70 inches. And what I'm gonna do now is show you guys how we glue on the handle. Okay, that 26-inch piece that we cut off of that 8-foot board, we are now going to cut into 12 inches and make that handle. So there it is. 12 inches right here. Go ahead and mark that. Okay. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this handle section off. Okay, I'm gonna show you the 2 cuts now, and then we'll be ready to glue on the handle section. Okay, here's my 70-inch. Cut that board to 70 inches. Here's the handle section, 12 inches. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to lay this bow out with the proper dimensions. So what we do is we come down and we're going to split this board in half at 35 inches. Okay, 35 inches there, 35 inches. Let's go ahead and draw our line here. This is our center line. Okay. What we want to do now is we want to lay out a 4-inch handle section. So we're going to go up the top limb of the board 1.25 inches. That's there. And we're going to go down the bottom limb of the bow 2 3/4. Now, 2 3/4 and 1 1/4 should equal 4 inches. There it is, friends. See that? We've got 4-inch handle section laid out, but we want the handle section not completely centered. We want it a little bit towards the top limb. Okay? Let's go ahead and draw these lines here. My mechanical pencil keeps breaking. We'll go there. We'll go here. Okay. 35 inches is the center. I went up 1.25 inches and I went down 2 3/4, which gives me a 4-inch handle section total. Now, friends, from this, we're gonna go up 3 inches right there, and we're gonna go down 3 inches right there. And what this does, that gives us a 10-inch overall handle section. Okay, we're gonna lay this 12-inch piece right over that. I'm gonna glue that on there right there, friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw these lines out. There. Sorry about that, I'm gonna have to get a real pencil. Okay, there it is. There's our 10-inch section. Okay, see that? 10 inches. So what we want to do is glue this handle, this extra handle, beefed up handle section with the 1-inch overhang on each side. Boom and boom. We want to glue this on here. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you that process. Okay, I want to go ahead and show you guys this. I'm going to taper, this is that beefed up 12-inch handle section that we're getting ready to glue on. But first, I'm going to bevel these 2 ends. You see how I got this marked here? I already cut this one. I'm going to cut that one now so they match. That way, it's a little bit easier once I get this beefed up handle section glued on. I don't have to cut these later. I'm going to cut them now before I glue it. Just a little tip. I like this little drywall saw. I think it's a drywall saw, but I like it for doing little cuts like this. It's flexible, it's really thin, and it's a hand saw, and I can I feel like I have more control over it versus using a big old power tool just to cut this little cut right here. I like this. The control of this, I can go kind of easy, it's soft, slow, just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and go through the process of gluing that beefed up handle section on. I like to use this Titebond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. It's waterproof. It's for interior and exterior. So I'm going to show you how I slather this on. Put a nice bead on here. Okay. And go ahead and take my finger, and I'm just gonna make sure I cover all of this section. I want to get a nice even coat of glue over every square inch of this section. Okay. I try not to leave any areas of the wood dry. I want to smooth this out, an even coat, and get all this wood covered. Nice coat of this Titebond 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here for a few minutes, friends. Okay. Because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if some of this glue is going to soak into the wood. Don't know, this is a store-bought board from Lowe's. I don't know when it was made and all that stuff. I don't know how dry it is. So let's see if some of this glue will soak into the wood. I'm going to go ahead and give that a few minutes. We just let that glue sit in there and soak in for as much as I think it's going to. So there it is. Here we go. Right there. Look at this, friends. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this clamp on. Boom. And boom. Okay. Just go ahead and make sure it's meshed up, lined up pretty good. push it over a little bit. Right there, I like it. I like it, okay? Feel this, friends, here? This is got a little bit of an edge here, so I'm gonna push this over still. Okay? My clamp's trying to pull it a little bit. Let's go ahead, right there, looking good, right there. Okay, there we go, friends. I'm liking that. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this dry overnight. We can work on this one tomorrow. This down the middle. Get 2 rawhide strips out of this to back this bow. Super excited. Got some nice piece of elm. Next bow that I'm building is going to be made out of elm. And the rawhide strips are going to be a tiny bit narrower, and I'm going to round off the back of the bow a little bit, leaving the belly of the bow flat. That's the strategy and game plan for this next bow. Got my hands on some of this elm from Woodworker's Source, Tempe, Arizona. All right, there we go, 2 pieces. Soaking this rawhide overnight. This is from that large PetSmart dog bone. Okay, for this segment, we're going to glue this rawhide on the back of the bow. This is that elm board. This is my back set jig. Okay. Show you. This is my rig or jig. You see that I cut a little slot right here. That way my banks line can go through. This is how I secure the center of the board. So the bow goes in the jig like so. Okay. Show you guys that. Show you the bow to this thing. From this angle here. Alrighty. Put you guys back up here. And let's glue on rawhide backing. Put this on here thick and let it soak in. That's the idea. That looks pretty good. Go ahead and let that soak in a little bit. Wrapping this up, friends. And we're going to take our time and make this tight. Show you guys how to do that. Okay.
Just to lay nice and flat now, friends. idea. There's many ways to glue this on here. This is just the way that I chose to do it. Okay. Just want to let this lay on here flat. Dry on here nice and flat. I'm going to let this dry overnight. Okay, there it is. Let's take a look from this side. Half done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece off right here and do the other side.
Okay, let's have a look. That concludes the rawhide gluing procedure. We got all the rawhide glued down, wrapped up with some Banks line. Hope you guys like it. Hope you found this informative. I hope you guys make your own bow. A lot of fun. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Okay, thanks for sticking with the channel. This is my back set rig. You saw me soak that rawhide dog bone in the water. I soaked it overnight. It became pliable enough for me to cut it up into strips. And I have tied it onto the back of this red oak board bow that we're making. You can see how I got it tied on. This is just a handy jig that I made. Some scrap wood that I had laying around the backyard. called putting the back set into the back of the board bow. Because it doesn't have any sapwood, we're going to try to create the essence of sapwood by tying this rawhide onto the back of the bow. Now, I went ahead and put it on there wet, and you can see I like to use this Tight Bond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. It's waterproof for exterior. I slathered a nice amount of that Tight Bond onto the board. I just took some regular Banks line and just wrapped it around there, people. Okay, that's how you do the, well, that's how I'm doing the rawhide. Let me know, leave me a comment and let me know how you guys do the rawhide.